Hey guys, how's it going? I hope your day is going really well. This is Seth Kniep, Keeping It Real. There is something so incredibly awesome about selling on Amazon that I had to record this video. I just ran in here and thought, you know what? I'm going to share this with them right now while it's fresh on my mind. And this is what this video is about, is how to take the resources you have and use them well. A lot of people are missing out on this. When you sell on Amazon and you have that little engagement with your customer where they see your product and they trust it and they buy it and you send them a little message to thank them, that's a little opportunity, a little window. And that window is worth hundreds of thousands in the future if it's leveraged correctly. But a lot of people are missing that window. They just think, oh yeah, it sold, what's my next sale? But you need to think about how you're going to build your brand. Amazon this year is focusing like crazy on getting rid of hijackers. And if you've been doing private label for any amount of time, you know how frustrating it is to have someone else latch onto your private label listing and try to do what you are doing, to copy you, something you've worked and spent hours in sweat and blood and tears trying to build. And now they're trying to suck off of your hard work and make success off of you like a leech. So Amazon is focusing on a whole new setup for getting your brand registered, the bars being raised, encouraging people to get their own trademark, and getting rid of those wannabes who keep hijacking legitimate private sellers and private labelers out there. So this is the year to really focus on building every opportunity you can out of your interaction with the customer. It's the difference between someone who says, I'm gonna sell stuff on Amazon, and someone who says, I'm gonna build a business. So here's what I did. I went out and I purchased a competitor's product to find out how they were doing. And I really wanted to know what they were doing well because they were selling so well. And I want to share the results of what I learned with you right now. After I purchased the product, they sent me a message. The product were these headphones. They were waterproof, sweatproof headphones that can be used when you're working out. And it was, well, first they sent the, thank you, typical, hey, hope you like it kind of message. And it was so generic, I didn't even think about it. Because usually most sellers are pretty good at that first message. But about 6 or 7 days after I had the product, it gave me very specific step-by-step instructions on how to use it. Do this, don't do this, hold the button down, etc. Then the other thing that really struck me is in the package came this little card. And you can see the company is Taltronics. And I thought they did such a good job. When you look at the card, I mean, what is the first thing you see? You see the word free. And when you turn it around, what do you see? You see the word free. Now, what's funny, if you look at this side, see how it says free real big, and then in red it says review? There's a psychological thing going on here. When you see the word free and you also see the word review, you get this idea, wait a minute, it says want free review. Maybe if I do something for them or if I do something nice, I'll get something free. It doesn't directly say, give us a great review and we'll send you something, but it almost implies that. Listen to what it says. Thank you for your purchase. If you like it, please leave us a review. And the review is in red. Notice they say, if you like it, leave us a review. Now, if you sent that as a message to your customer, Amazon could see that and they could say, you know what, stop doing that. That is called manipulating reviews. Well, these guys, they're being pretty smart. They're doing it outside of the platform. Now, technically, Amazon could still go buy the product and check it. I doubt they're going to. They're in the gray area, but they're playing it safe. Then they say, want new product releases for, and then huge letters, free. Sign up for our super user program at taltronics.com/super. So it's telling me there's value. I can get something for free and they're asking me for a review. It's just already creating sort of a positive feel towards this company. Like I can get something out of them and they want a review and maybe I can, massage that a little bit. Maybe a good review would help, increase my chances of that. And again, they don't say it directly, but man, do they imply it. And then I turn the card over and it says free 6 months extended warranty. Well, who doesn't want a warranty on your headphones? Register your product and protect your purchase for even longer. And then it gives me a website, taltronics.com warranty. So, and then it says all Taltronics products come with a 1-year hassle-free warranty. And then it gives me an email for support. So I decided just to go try. So I'm gonna go to taltronics.com warranty. So I'm gonna go here on my computer, taltronics.com/warranty. And it takes me here. Okay, so naturally I want to get my extended warranty. It's interesting, the card said 6 months. This is 18 months, not bad. It asked me to put in my email, not bad. My password, okay. Repeat my password, my country, my purchase order. Apparently they mean my order number from Amazon, my phone number, and my Amazon Prime. This is interesting. Oh, interesting. So did you buy at Prime? Okay, very cool. Now, here's what really surprised me. After filling out all this info, they took me to another page that asked a lot more info. Now, here's what's so interesting. Then they asked me, what's your interested topics? They need to work on the English there. And what can do to help? Oh my goodness, that is really sloppy. What can do to help? Anyway, so if I click on this, or this, I'm telling them the kinds of things I'm interested in. That means they're going to market to me based on that. And here's what's crazy. Here you see a sloppy example of communication, but this company is still absolutely crushing it. They even asked me to put in a social media link. Why is that? So they can connect with me on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or YouTube. What they're trying to do is they're grabbing information on me as a customer so they can market to me. They're building a connection. Now, there's some companies that do this really well and some companies that absolutely suck at this. And in spite of the bad communication here, I will tell you, I signed up not just as a marketer, someone who wants to learn how to market my stuff on Amazon better, but also because they were giving me value. They're gonna give me this free product. How am I gonna get that? I want that product. And so I signed up, I registered, they asked me a whole bunch of questions, I filled them out, and now they have my information. So the next time they come out with a product launch, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna send me an email. I'm gonna get the email, they're gonna say, look, you can get this product for free. Go here and use this discount code. Boom, what happens? Their BSR gets better because they just purchased their product. Then maybe a week later, they're gonna send me another message saying, hey, we hope you love the product. If you have any issues, let us know. We would love for you to give us a review. And by the way, can we include you in on a bonus for next month? You see what I mean? They're really sweetening the pie to increase their chance of getting a review and to build their brand. Now, here's what's funny about this, and maybe this was influenced by the fact that I am looking at them from the perspective of a competitor. Their company is stuck in my brain. Like, I know them well now just through these interactions as a result of what they did, and they did it very effectively. Don't miss the opportunity to take advantage of every time you can to build a relationship with your customer, offer them something of value, make them want to come back. What it will do is it will build your brand outside of Amazon. And if for some reason, God forbid, Amazon ever decided to suspend you or stop you or cut you out, you do have another option. You already have a customer base outside of Amazon. And there are ways around that too, and I won't get into that right now, but there are ways that I can teach. Here's my favorite way of getting a customer's information. You offer them something like this in the package, something of great value, like get the 7 biggest mistakes every cook makes if you're selling a kitchen cooking product, or get the 3 top positions to avoid when working out your abs so you don't damage yourself. If you give it sort of a, avoid or negative or don't do this, it can have a huge positive impact on getting people to want to buy. And so they go to the link and it takes you to a 1-page website, and there's just a part where it says email, it says name and then email, and then a big button that says claim your 7-step how-to. Or you could even say, get your 20% discount on your next purchase, and you click it. What did they just do? They did what's called a lead magnet. They got my information in exchange, my information, my name, my email, in exchange for something of value to me. And because of this exchange, they have an incredibly increased opportunity to remind me of who they are and to build a brand on my shoulders, to in the future market to me. They can expand this. A month later, they come out with a new product. They send me an email. Hey, by the way, we have a new product. We'd like to give it to you for 20% off. Or we like to do a buy one, get one free. And all of a sudden, they're marketing to all these people. And what happens? I'm outside Amazon. They send me a link called a super link. You can still do those. There are ones that are legit that I teach that actually work. We kind of hacked the hack that Amazon used against the super links. And you click on the link and you go to the product on the Amazon's website, and the algorithms cause that product's BSR to get stronger. Number goes down, ranking goes up because of that link. Or you're on YouTube and someone's featuring this product and they're talking about it and they offer it for, buy one, get one free or a discount and use this code, and you click on it. And because you're coming from outside Amazon, not within searching Amazon, it also causes your BSR to get better. And as a result, your product is ranking better than it was before. Don't miss these opportunities. If I was in your shoes, I would build a complete funnel and I would think through your mind, every opportunity I have to engage my customer. Number one, when they buy a message, make it unique, make it stand out. Don't say, oh, we are a company of quality. We make quality items. Everyone says quality. It means nothing. Of course, everyone expects you to say quality. Like, what are you going to say? We sell crappy stuff. Say something unique like, hey, I hope your day is going awesome. Let us know how we can make it better. You will get a crack out of these headphones, the way they work and fit around your head. And if you ever find them falling off, call us and we're going to call the ambulance. Or I don't know, just something a little bit out there to get their attention. And then you reach out to them again, like a week later, 10 days later. Hey, I have something of great value for you. I'm going to give you a training manual. I'm going to give you a 20% discount on your next purchase. Something that makes them want to respond to you and to engage with you. And you do this in little steps over time. If you do this consistently and turn it into an automated system, so you're not sitting there sending an email out every time, use Feedback Genius, Feedback 5, or Cash Cow Pro, or JumpSend. These are really good programs to automate a lot of this stuff. And what happens is now you have this email list and it grows. One of the clients I work with has over 60,000 emails on his list. 60,000! Think about having that many people to market your product to. I'm telling you, you can build a company off of that. Hey, this is Seth Keep It Real. I hope this has been helpful for you. Do not underestimate the value of every touch point you have with your customer. Because remember, you're not selling stuff on Amazon. You are building a freaking business. So go crush it and keep it real. Have a good night. Bye.